Maybe I can talk like Elias into making us like a little like, something that's upbeat stuff.
We need a bunch of. I got a little echo. Is that on my end?
I got a little echo.
That's probably because I had our feed on. Welcome. What's up, Shrey? This guy's name's not really Shrey. Your name's not Shrey for real, though, is it?
Sounds like a Marvel character.
No voice. Saksham with the shout out there says there's no voice, but I'm finding that hard to believe. Sir, are you on mute? The audio isn't working. They're saying the audio isn't working.
This happened the last time too.
All right, guys. Yeah. Well, I wonder, can we edit these live things later and like cut this off? Because I'm pretty sure we can.
Now it's working. Arnis is
now it's working. Boom. Now it's working, guys. Can
everyone hear us?
We can hear you now. There you go. Now good. Love it. Kevin Barry, Saksham, Shrey, fake name. Kevin Barry's also a fake name, but we won't.
Yeah, I've got to get that joke in. Shrey sounds like a Marvel character. Sounds like he's gonna be coming out, and be maybe like Black Panthers. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What we got here?
We're gonna zoom through today's BNT, get you guys caught up on the news. No worries, but you're gonna have to. Arnis is just our podcast producer. Shout out to Lithuania, our podcast producer. He lives in a jungle. Most of you don't know that, but B, you heard it, right?
Yep. Yeah. Every time we get on a call with them, we can hear all kinds of little rugrats in the background. Birds getting mauled and eaten. T-Toz, when we first met him, he talked to us about in his first interview about how he hunts bears. It's an interesting place, and I can understand why we build our Glormy army around Lithuanian employees.
Yeah, literally. Shout out to Paulus fighting the good fight, literally in the army right now. Not a joke. Yeah, go ahead and grab your $34.99 shirts down below, obviously. But what we wanted to get you guys on, because you guys can see the title right now, we probably changed it. But this chick surprising my parents with their dream mansion, that's a nice thing.
Very nice.
But what you see there is I made my first million. It's a chick, and I think the title had something with Barbie, some sort of Barbie thing, but I don't even want to say much. Let's just, Instagram models, it's a thing. Can we just dive right in? No worries on the audio, Arnis. We won't say anything.
Okay. For $5 million.
So wait a second. They can hear the audio, but we can't? Just want to make sure there. I don't hear any audio, which is fine. We'll narrate for you guys that are. I forget that majority of people are still watching. So this chick named Lindsay, her dream when she was younger, she looks exactly like Barbie. Is that a correct?
Yeah, that's an accurate description. Yep.
Exactly like what you think a Barbie would look like in real life. She modeled herself after Barbie. She left her house the day she turned 18 because it was always her dream. That usually turns out well. Well, in her case, it did. She's got a duck named Aflac. That's real. And she has a portfolio of real estate that's worth $5 million. It took you a long time to get to the point of wondering, like, what does she do? What do you do? She's about to buy her parents a $2 million house.
Yeah, dude, she really does look like a Barbie though. Like you have to really make sure everyone knows. Like she does, like her face has been sculpted to look like a Barbie. It's pretty strange when you see it up close.
No, yeah, it's a whole thing. It's been her dream. So I admire her for sticking to her guns and leaving when she was 18 with no money, no nothing. She said she found her way to Florida, I think, and she lives in Miami now. You can see her holding this Barbie right there. Like that was. This is just a childhood dream. And unlike, a lot of people, she just is like, yep, I want to be a Barbie. It's like those things when you're kids, like you play with G.I. Joes. You're like, I want to be in the army. Like, I don't know. Do you?
We're really proud of her. We really think that what she's doing is great. It's like, what are you supposed to say as parents? Like,
I don't know. She did some professional photos when she started at 16, and then it changed. And I don't know how old she is now. See that?
$600,000. Wow.
Yeah. She said at first she was making $600 a day, on, there it is, 600 a day. And then she upped that to, wait for it, boom.
$2,000 a day. Boom.
Yeah. And so she buys new cars all the time. It's just, this is Instagram models and makeup models or makeup artists or whatever, they make so much more.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that there's a guy. I don't know that there's like a guy makeup artist. Or can we do that? Can we do this? Could we do that? Are we missing out? Is that just sexist?
I mean, I think that we are. I think that we could easily start wearing more makeup, and maybe we like a HC podcast. They have a makeup artist come in and like make them look like a character, and they do the whole show as a character. It's kind of fun.
Right.
But no, I don't think there's like any like. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow a bunch of makeup. I'm not going to try to give you a breakdown on the freaking makeup industry. I have no idea.
I mean,
I just know
like,
that,
Could we? Like, I just mean, like, could we? You get dressed up like Ken, and I'll be the Black Ken. And
we can do a collaboration with her.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you've ever seen the guy. Have you seen the real life Ken?
No.
Have you seen him? Oh my God, Arnis.
Oh.
Google.
This is gonna be creepy. I mean, like, but honestly though, like,
yeah.
Will, like, what would you do with your face? Like, if they're like, hey, we're gonna make sure that you make $2,000 a day starting. What?
But you gotta look like this. Sorry, that's mean. But hey, I mean,
okay.
Human Ken doll.
It's like, is it mean? Is it? I don't know. Like, it's just.
I don't know, dude, because he didn't start out looking like that. He decided to change. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy. That's not the point. It's just,
How much money is it going to take you per day?
Oh, you mean how much would they take? He spent more than $650,000 to achieve his Ken doll look. He's had 4 ribs removed. He's had a cat eye lift. He's had so many nose surgeries that it began sinking and disintegrating, and has now spent more than ever to achieve a D-cup bust and bigger hips and lips.
Oh boy. So I mean imagine like we talk about OneFootball trying to screw us over on these like advertisements and stuff. Like they come to like one of these companies come to these people and are like, hey, we want to give you $300 to make a post. We're like, do you understand what I've gone through to be able to look like this? Give me $2,000 a day.
Oh my God.
Off their fucking lips.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, anyway, somebody asked, do we watch the Euros? No, we don't. We talk about Barbie dolls and Ken most of the time. Of course, we watch the Euros. It's time for B&T. When the Euro will be back. They'll be back. Anyway, yeah. B, what you got? What happened to the Tour de France what is this?
I think I kind of want to go into the TikTok girl first, though.
Oh,
if we can go to the TikTok tab, yeah. 2 over, right there. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So since we're on this topic, let's just wrap this one up. I was going through TikTok and just doing my thing. I like going on there to see skits and funny stuff, and I get bombarded with these girls that are on live. And there's a lot of really weird ones, but this one is the weirdest one of all to me. All she does is she sits on a live stream and she answers questions and she rolls her ass around in the background.
No.
So just play that real quick. She do, yeah, just like that. And she doesn't stop, like a little Energizer bunny. She just sways back and forth.
Oh, that's it. She just keeps wiggling.
Yeah, thousands of people watch. Thousands, bro. And like the guys will go on there like saying this and that, giving her presents, giving her gifts, sending her all this stuff. And she makes, I guarantee you, bro, she's like, I don't know exactly how it all works on the TikTok side, but she's getting tons of gifts just doing that.
Why?
Like every day.
Why though?
Like, literally, I see her all the time.
What is it? So she does this live though. These aren't like, so she's on live for like an hour or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know how long she does, but she does it for a minute, bro. And she makes like these normal TikToks, obviously, like just nonstop cleavage and stuff. But yeah, her thing is going live and just shaking her ass around. That's it. It's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
It's weird. It's really
Once again, I want to pose a question to you. Is that something we could do? Are we Are we?
I,
Are we?
maybe
Are
we
you
should
missing
try
out?
it,
Like
dude.
you just
Maybe
wiggle your butt, just, answer
I mean, I would
questions.
do it. I'd do it. I don't know. Let's try it out. I'll
How
put my feet in
come?
the
How?
background too.
I just want to know, like, are guys missing out on this? Like, is there no guy? This is since we're obviously joking. No guy had this idea. Stick your
I
ass
feel like
up in the air.
guys are so stupid. I feel like than women. I think women they understand
You're
their
right.
power on that kind of stuff. Like I don't think you can impress a woman that easily. Like
Right.
that.
Yeah, that's so
Maybe
true.
you can.
That's so
Maybe
true.
there is a market. Maybe there is a niche market of women that are just as thirsty as these guys that are hopping into this. But I just had to share that with you because it's the weirdest thing I've seen. Like out of all,
Yeah.
and there's girls in hot tubs. There's girls doing all different. There's girls together, and it's just nuts, dude. But this one really stood out.
We got to get some of one. We got to get some of these. Let's get them on. Like, don't you have more questions? Because they have probably crazy stories of these guys. Because these guys in the comment sections, or
toxic.
DMs, God, oh God, I don't even want to imagine what they're getting. So,
they just let it roll off too.
Lydia Rose,
reach out 4XX.
See if we can get her on.
Get her on BNT. Maybe she'll join us live and roll around.
We get a bunch of views. Yeah. We just need to get Lydia on. We'll start advertising that for like a week. Lydia Rose. But does she want to be known as the ass wiggler? I don't know.
Obviously, aren't you that girl who always does the live moving your A ... I mean, she's leaning into it, man. She's that girl. She make t-shirts too. All right. That's what's going on with live stream girls. Go ahead and get your stream up and start making some cash. You're welcome.
Wiggle. Ass wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. I'm not sure if you guys are big Tour de France fans. Will, can you break down maybe like the top 5 cyclists on the market right now?
Yeah, the top 5 cyclists. You've got Pierre Leboeuf. You've got Neil Armstrong. That's actually the grandpa to Lance Armstrong. He was also the first man. I think the 6th man on the moon. Michael Jackson. No, I have no idea. Holy shit! By the way, can we go to that settings real quick? Can I see the settings on that? What kind of HD are we working with here?
Whoa.
4K? Wow, it's really changing. Yeah, that's the type of shit we're working with. So what happened here? Oh God! Oh God! Those are always bad to see.
Run it back, baby. Run it back.
Did somebody trip him? You asshole.
What does this say? What does it say?
Ale opiomi. It's like, let's go. I don't know what opiomi stands for or is.
He's got a little bit. I don't know if that's standard size. It's not. It's
no.
Sign. Bada boom.
Oh no,
bro. Like, wait till you see the after of like how many people.
Oh my God. I love how the guys in the front don't even flinch. Like, yeah, bitch, you done. You're done. I'm gonna win Tour de France now. Oh no. Dude. Oh no. This is gonna be awful.
This is the great view. Boom. And just domino effect.
Oh God. Just dreams shattering. Just dreams. She needs to be. I'm gonna say it now. If
Look
one
at
of them,
oh dude,
someone's put a hit on her. I'm just gonna say that, like she needs to go into witness protection because
the French authorities are looking into it and stuff, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that's a really strange thing about that sport, though, and you always wonder why this doesn't happen more often. But you can't really have security over like a 28 fucking mile thing, right? Like, what are you gonna do? But this is the thing. Like, I always remember seeing it as a kid, when I was watching more when like Lance Armstrong was doing all this stuff, because that was like literally the only time that it was ever interesting to me, at least. And then this is the next time I've heard about it. But this has to, people getting in the way. Like, how does this not happen more often? They're always so close to the road,
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, and I know that obviously it could be an accident. I mean, obviously it appears to be an accident is what I mean to say, but like
looking the wrong way, and
it's also though be like, as you said, there's no security, there's no nothing. I mean, if we go back and we told you about the Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan thing, that sounds insane that somebody like hired somebody. Do you even know what that is? Because that's before your time.
No,
So there was this. There were two. It was a huge thing in I think like 1994. Two ice skaters, and there's a movie made out of it. There's actually a big thing on Netflix. I never watched it. Two ice skaters, both American, I believe. One girl's named Nancy Kerrigan, the other Tanya Harding. Tanya Harding apparently paid somebody to bash Nancy Kerrigan's knee, and they got it on tape. Like they got it. They caught it in the thing. So a guy got like your straight mafia hit, like bust her knee. And so he did, and then boom, and he crushes her knee. That way she can't skate. These are Olympic level, ice skaters. And so they were like either at the Olympics, it was her versus the other, and she paid some dude, or it was a boyfriend. It was like, I mean, we're talking scandal upon scandal. It was the thing. But anyway, like if you just did this at the Tour de France, like you could just be like, yeah, I don't want Mark to win, and just look at a sign, just stand there. Mark's not winning now.
Some idiot could just like throw like a box of nails in the road, like I don't know, like you could literally wreck this whole competition that is like millions and millions of dollars into it, just one person. But I just people were bad. Like this person is just getting bashed. Like it's like similar to like when that guy at Wrigley Stadium got in the way of. I wonder if people get that if they'll get death threats and stuff. You probably will, right? Sure. I mean, like you train for decades to get ready for
witness
this.
protection.
Knocked off.
Put her in witness. No. Think about how you would feel. Somebody with a sign that said "Ale Opiomi." No, you're in trouble. What we got going on here? MLS.
Oh, yeah, no. This it's actually a really dope goal, but I thought it was funny just to add on to it was that I saw a tweet from an American media U.S. soccer page, and it was like, yeah, and the MLS sucks, and it was like attached to this highlight trying to say like, oh yeah, like the MLS is actually really dope or something. So yeah, go ahead and play it.
Okay.
Little corner kick.
Ooh, very well done.
It's a knife. He's 17, I guess, too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice side volley.
Awesome. Oh, look at Jim. There's my former teammate, Jim. Just giving a nice little golf clap. Hey, Jim. Shout out to Jim. When somebody does a bicycle, we're going to need a little bit more emotion for my coach. Need a little bit. That is beautiful.
Can we get a...
Yeah. We get pumped up. No, he's such a chill. He's probably the nicest guy in the entire world. Honestly, he's super chill. I have seen him get excited, but he was a crusher. But
what's the best bicycle kick that you've done or you've seen done in a game?
Mine in training. I have at least two in training that I've attempted a couple in games, never connected well enough, but the best one, probably my favorite American one, is Marcelo Balboa bicycle kick. If you just go to YouTube right now and just type in Marcelo, Marcelo, and then Balboa, Bal. Oh yeah. Yes, that first one. This is probably the best bicycle kick in the MLS history. Watch the length. Look at this.
Oh, jeez.
The best bicycle kick in MLS history. Oh, that's actually the name of the video. Was he offsides? No, it's throwing.
Sorry.
Yeah. The form here.
Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, that's amazing.
It's insane. He's a cool guy. He was our assistant also in the U20s a couple of times. He would tell crazy stories about stuff that would go on in Mexico. And I won't say too many of them because I don't think I should. But he's a really cool guy. Florida woman named Booze crashes into Taco Bell sign while driving drunk. I don't know what you're laughing at, because this is just a normal thing in Florida. For those of you that aren't from Florida, this is a normal thing. So I would have just wanted to zoom into a couple of things here. So she was stopped by authorities. Here we go. I think we got a breakdown of the scene. Keep going down just a little bit more. Is that it? Oh, stop right. Oh, sorry. Go back up. I just want to give people an understanding of what it was from the top. All right. The 34-year-old woman, first name Kanisha, last name Booze. Interesting name, first off. First crashed into an unsuspecting tree, then the Taco Bell sign before fleeing the scene on Friday night.
Wait a second. How's a tree unsuspecting?
I know. That's them fucking with. They're messing, like they're literally just they're enjoying this story. I love it.
That's hilarious.
So then she fled the scene. She ran 2 more red lights, and they caught her. She refused a breathalyzer. You can scroll down now. And I just wanted to say she posted bail $1,750. Is that a lot, or is that normal for like crashing?
Like I mean, for literally crashing into shit and running away from the police and everything else.
I don't know.
Seems like 10 grand, is kind of the minimum there.
You're gonna let's sit down for a second. It'll do you some good too. Just get some jail food. Yeah. Just maybe it'll cost the county too much. I don't know.
That's what maybe a little white privilege there. Well, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
We don't know. Kanisha Booze, you don't know. Oh. Kanisha Booze could be I don't know. I don't know what Kanisha Booze looks like. I'm scared to Google that.
Kanisha Booze.
Yeah.
There's no way that's her legal name, huh?
This is Florida, dude. You know what Florida's like.
Yeah. Well, good luck to her.
Yeah. Oh, this is I want to save this. Go to one more thing. Okay, we'll go here since these are hot and quick. For 2 hours, a Massachusetts bar accepts Monopoly cash. I don't think this has happened yet. It's going to happen on Wednesday. For 2 hours, because this bar wants to get into the next Monopoly, they're going to accept Monopoly cash. So, Tyler, if you want to come by this Massachusetts, let's call it institution, proper, nice place of business, for 2 hours, you can drink on how crazy is this place going to get?
Yeah, they're going to have to just cut it off. Like, there's going to be, that looks like a tiny little bar. It looks so small.
It's going to get out of control. 2 hours, B. That's enough time
they're on national news, bro. Like, what is the cost of that though? They're gonna make all their money back. This is the thing. Like, this stuff, they're gonna make plenty of money by people coming back to it and the PR and all this kind of stuff. I guarantee it.
I mean, I guess because those drunk people they're gonna pay for 2 hours. They're gonna still try and pay with their Monopoly money after 9 o'clock.
What? They're gonna run out of beer eventually. What? They're just like taking probably like a $10,000 hit for one day for PR.
Easy. Oh, okay. 4 to 6 p.m. Wednesday, you can pay a $5 cover charge though, and then with Monopoly. No, with Monopoly money.
Oh, okay.
Which can also be used to purchase hot dogs, non-alcoholic Jello shots, and raffle tickets.
Okay, this is getting less cool as you read the details.
Yeah. Sorry.
You suck.
They can't legally accept Monopoly money. What the? Wait a second though. State laws
America. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I can accept. What do you mean? You choose my currency? It prohibits them from accepting Monopoly money.
Then equal money that you can use the raffle tickets then to fucking get your drink. Is that how they're getting around it?
Yeah. Who knows? But you can't accept Monopoly money for an alcoholic beverage. Why can't I can accept whatever I want?
Yeah.
For a beverage.
What if Monopoly money is like I couldn't give someone a drink in exchange for a sports card, for example? Like, what if I was like really into sports cards collectibles and I knew that this card was going to be worth something in 10 years and I would rather take that over cash? No.
Jail. You're going to jail right next to Booze. Kanisha. You're in jail. That's her name.
Kanisha Booze. And she crashed into a Taco Bell, dude. That what's a lower moment in your life? What's a lower moment in your life that you can tell someone?
No, yeah. And it made national news. Imagine.
Oh, yeah. God. You make the worst decision of your life. You get a DUI. I can only imagine how embarrassing that is.
Totally.
Because no one ever thinks that they're gonna get a DUI, right? You know, it's always like, oh, I'll be fine. I can get in the car and make it home. But
Yeah.
it happens a lot, dude.
Not for Miss Booze. Oh yeah, what we got going on in the MLS?
So we were talking about the standings. We want to talk about the standings first. What the hell's going on?
Let's pull up the MLS standings if we can. By the way, somebody in the no, you're gonna have to go Google that MLS. Just Google MLS standings. But somebody was asking where Tyler is. Tyler, what up? Carnage 06 and Luka. Luka TC Hrvat. I think you're Croatian with that name, but Tyler's flying. He's on his way to Europe. We will be doing a little collaboration with Unisport, who you guys all know and love. So look out for that. Yep. Shout out to J Mike and Jolter. Where is Jolter? We will let you know.
Where is he?
Very soon. Don't know. People don't know. All right. Yeah. Chicago, my former club.
Not good.
No comment. No comment on you guys. I don't. It's just been years, B. It's been years. It's just we changed the logo. How come
they
we're
changed
not,
it again too? You know, I don't know why that's the logo right now because they changed it again.
No, they did not.
Yeah. Titas, just search on Google Chicago rebrands logo. And it's like they did all this stuff with their fans and various artists because the logo's garbage. The one that they came out with and rebranded, just like Columbus Crew came out with their thing. It sucks.
It sucks, dude. It sucks.
The new one's better.
The new one for Chicago?
Chicago, yeah. They just released it like last week.
Ugh. The Columbus one, though, is so bad. It's so ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes. Is that what it is?
So that light blue one, I think it's the light blue one and the red star in the middle. I think it's that one now.
Oh, it's this. Okay. All right.
See, now it's
like, can you guys stop it? No.
Why? Why? That's not better than the original one. You've lost all your tradition. You've lost all your. It's just.
They're trying to make it look like the Cubs. It looks like the Cubs.
Yeah.
Is that the Cubs?
That's true. Because they do use a C. Right.
Why are you the Cubs? It's the same colors as the Cubs too. Are the Cubs taking over Chicago Fire? Did the owners purchase it? Are we going to blend that together? Otherwise, leave it alone. It was fine. Hey, B, I want you to can you fix it? Make me a new chair. I want you to improve on the chair. I want you to improve also on tables. I want better tables. No, we don't.
They're fine.
10,000
they work.
They're fine. Stop it.
Oh God.
Anyway, so go to the other conference. Go to the Western Conference.
Go back to
there. Go back to the MLS standings, Arnis,
and then
hit
just right on the Western Conference.
Down. There it is.
So we have Sporting Kansas City up at the top of the standings, and I want to feel good about it. I want to feel confident about it, and I want to think that this is going to last the whole season. But I think there's obviously been some games we've caught some lucky breaks. We have one of our players, Shallowy. He's a younger guy. He's right behind Chicharito, leading the league in goals. So he's really hot right now. He's doing really well.
Chicharito leading the league in goals right now.
Yeah, I think 8 goals right now.
I love that. Oh,
he's good. He's having a great time. He's having a great time too.
I like that. Dude.
I was talking to your dad yesterday about Busio. I think we talked a little bit about him. But they moved him back into the number 6 spot, and all of a sudden he turned into like this Pirlo type player. Like he has the potential to really kind of sit there and distribute the ball, has great decision making, great foot skills. Really, he changed his whole mentality as a player. Just looked to shift when he went from playing like attacking midfielder or forward to that number 6, and really exciting there. But with that success, let's hop over to that 6 million Busio transfer tab that you have right there. Looks like it's not done, but he's on his way to getting transferred. And
Okay.
losing him in that spot, obviously we'll have the cash. So I don't know how that works in terms of them trying to replace him or like what that will do for us or how. I don't know. Like, is there a positive on the other side of selling him for this? Because
God.
we're gonna lose him potentially, and then Polito, he got a foot laceration last night, and he's been a really huge piece for us up top. And we didn't have him for a little bit because he was on the Mexican national team bench. So when he was gone, it was like, oh fuck, we were really missing besides Shallowy, and then now Bustia's gone. It's like, oh crap, like is Shallowy going to be able to really kind of continue this on without them? So
yeah, I don't know what I don't know what the positives are. It's always tough. I mean, it's the middle of the season. I mean, it's not truly the middle in the MLS because they're only a few games, and technically, I mean, the end is more towards the end of the year. But that's not really what you want. But maybe they'll have somebody that can step
enough. Is $6 million enough?
How old is he?
19.
19, 6 million.
19.
Well, they're not gonna respect us and start dipping out these big. Sassuolo's small club too. I mean, small. Okay. I say small, but small for Serie A. They were in the lower leagues just a few years ago. So
okay. Yeah, so he's gonna get an opportunity. I think. Hopefully, he'll get a call up for the Gold Cup is coming up.
Okay.
Hopefully, I think he would made the 60-man preliminary roster or something like that, and then hopefully we'll see him get a chance to play.
I see.
Maybe they haven't pulled the trigger on this deal because they do think they can get more out of it. I hope that they can get more than $6 million out of it, because I do think that when I look at all these other transfer fees and stuff and I see the way he's been playing, yes, he's an American and we're not going to get the respect and things like that. But if he goes on to an international level and actually shows what he's been doing with Sporting KC at that level, someone's going to pay money for him. And it's going to be more than $6 million.
Don't worry. We'll get it. The clauses in these transfer things are absolutely ridiculous. So it's very likely. Oh, yeah. So they do things like where they'll sell you or even loan you. They could sell you out for a year, and then if you get sold, you get a certain portion of that transfer fee. So obviously, I have no idea what this guy's deal is. I don't know if the MLS is always doing this, but they're smart. Money and growing, that's our thing.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that we have some stuff, even though there was a big issue. You know who Josie Altidore is, obviously. When he was playing in the youth, he actually his club, he got sold, and his club, which was like a no-name club, like a little youth club. They eventually, I think it was Josie Altidore. Now I might be screwing it up, but anyway, I'm pretty sure when he started getting sold and making some money, like that club was like, yeah, so he played at our club like forever. So like, where's our check? Because everywhere else, like if you grew up in an academy, like the academies, they benefit from Barcelona Academy. They don't just hand off players to PSG. It's not like, oh, here you go, and there you go. Like, no, it's like you pay a fee and it's done. Yeah. So we just didn't have the system set up. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to have someone plug in there, or if we do, make a sale, then we can use that to maybe find someone to plug in there. But man, like it's going to be tough to replace him if he's gone. And sitting at the top of the standings there, I think it's a lot of close games there were it's really early, It's like those games can swing one way and all of a sudden you're on the bottom half of the standings. You get a couple balls that bounce your way, then you're at the top of the standings, but that's a long season. It's a long season for the MLS, and you lose your number 6. It's like, oof, that's going to be tough. So, hoping for the best though.
Yeah, we'll see. They've played more games than everybody I see as well, so people have to catch up. But we'll see. Okay, this is what I would call the marquee thing here. We're going to read this because here we go. Okay. Title. This is from Science, by the way. This is an actual. We'll get to the point of where this comes from and why this is not a conspiracy or anything. These are scientific, I forget the actual term, but advertisers could come for your dreams, researchers warn. the summary of the article, which we won't be able to click on. You won't because, you don't pay. Nice try, Arnus.
Yeah.
Nice try.
You gotta join that accreditation service, pal.
Yeah. Nice try there. No, but the summary's fine because it tells everything. Different brands from Xbox to Coors to Burger King have recently been teaming up with scientists in attempts to engineer advertisements into consumers' dreams by playing video and audio clips while they sleep. Now, a group of 40 dream researchers has pushed back with an open letter calling for regulations on dream incubation advertising. They worry that companies might one day use smart speakers like the Amazon Echo to detect people's sleep stages and play back sounds that could influence their night visions and behaviors. Are you ready?
I feel like this already happens with, I mean, I guess it's not really constructed with the TV commercials, but like if I actually leave the TV on and I'm sleeping, it influences my dreams sometimes. I can tell. I'll wake up even, and I can, like, it'll be something. But this is pretty bizarre. I wonder like what kind of technology they could really like what do you think it is? Like, how do they make it different than just any other audio or video?
Oh, if you start digging, I mean, I'm heavy into dreaming and this stuff. If you go down that hole, you'll see that we study sleep because we don't understand sleep at all. We do not get it. We know some stuff. We understand how it's relationship to memory, what you need. You're going to die if you can't sleep. All those, that's surface level stuff, right? But people are studying sleep, and you have your little Fitbit, which I know, is Fitbit even around? That poor company.
Oh yeah. I think they're doing well because I think they got into some of the medical side of things.
Oh,
so I think they're doing well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, those things, all these things that we're wearing now, Apple Watches and your phones, they know when we're sleeping, and they also know when we're in REM sleep based on our patterns and habits and things like that. So knowing when to send you a signal is more important. You fell asleep with the TV on, it just played. It's random.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Targeting you, I mean, think about how much more you're going to sleep in your life. Think about how much more I can mess with you,
Yeah.
And if anybody perfects this, it's going to be nuts. You're going to have an echo in your house. You're not even going to know. You won't know. I've been having crazy dreams about buying, cheesecake. you don't know. You're going to wake up eating cheesecake. Yeah, you're going to wake up Cheesecake Factory. They got your life.
Let me ask you this. There was a big thing in the 90s, I remember, where people were trying to learn another language, and they were putting in their headphones and just listening to languages just be, shot into their brain. What's the science behind that? Does that work? Do you retain words that you're sleeping, or?
You definitely can retain that. That stuff is very iffy. You're going to get into this. A lot of people are going to call it pseudoscience. Now, from at least somebody who can speak from at a very little, somewhat of an expert type stage on language learning, it's going to have some benefit if you do it repeatedly, because exposure to a language is huge, because your subconscious mind is what you really need to tap into. When we're speaking English right now as our mother tongue, it's not causing you don't have to think at all.
No.
You say it's in your subconscious, right? Your brain does it. You can, that's what you need to trigger in order for you to have conversational fluency. It can't be like, all right, this is a phone and I want to make it. That won't work. So there's something to it. Perfecting that is a whole nother thing, So
I wonder, if we were able to do this, like goaleremy.com, and we were going to manipulate people's dreams with advertisements, I wonder what we would do. Like, what would our ad be?
Wow.
It's like Coyote.
It would be.
We're gonna bring back Coyote from the skit.
The hypnotist, dude. Oh my God. Yeah. Only OG fans will know that. And speaking of fans and OG fans, somebody, Bargaf Condetti. I don't know how to say your name, bro. That's an impossible name to say. He said, sad story. Signed up for the wrong Biscuits and Tea Patreon. Turned out to be some hockey one. We'll sign up next month. Whoever these hockey people are, stop it.
Yeah. Where did they come from? And why are they Biscuits and Tea? This isn't we're not talking about hockey on this show. We're talking about the things that people care about, they need to know, and we're diving into it and sharing that information back to you in a way that you can implement into your life. We don't care about sports. This is biscuits and tea. This is bigger than sports.
Yeah, honestly, the hockey, yeah, they're canceled. This is a formal message from our lawyers, us, and you're canceled. You're canceled for whatever part of the movements, and you're canceled because it's over. Just it's
trademark
over. B&T
law.
is.
We're gonna get you with the trademark laws, and
boom.
You're done.
Can't have it.
So enjoy.
Yeah.
We'll let you do one more show.
Exactly.
You have until the end of this month, and we will be coming into your studio. We'll be taking your devices.
Possession. Imagine.
We
would
be
repo. And we'd film it. We just walk into somebody's podcast. Now you're done. You're done. You're done. We're taking this. We just pick up their freaking. Just walk out.
A podcast show off, like where we do like a showdown. Where we have all the other biscuits and tea shows, and we come on and we just battle it out some way.
Yeah.
And whoever comes out victorious gets to keep the name. Everyone else has to cancel their show and do something else.
Oh, we'd crush everybody. We'd crush everybody though. Yeah, I remember there was a couple other ones. Just two people literally talking about biscuits and tea. We've never talked about it. Only real tea, sport tea. Get your tea down below.
Get your sport tea.
Honestly, though, guys, if you do want to sign up for Patreon, you should. We're going to get some stuff going. We appreciate everybody that's been here. We got to kill this here. It's a quick little episode. But, B, I don't know what you wanted to throw in here as an end. Get some merch.
Get some merch. Yeah, we got to get some merch. What do we want people to do? What's something that we could have them go do that would be good for the culture,
Besides signing up for Patreon and getting some merch, I would go plant an unsuspecting tree. I'm not
an unsuspected tree. It's like it's the most. If something were to not be unsuspected, it would be a tree. How do you not suspect a tree? It's right fucking there, dude.
Yeah.
It's like it moves around.
Dude,
I did want to give you a little update on Kansas. Because I witnessed something the other night that I've never witnessed in Kansas, and it was the loudest lightning strike and thunder ever. And I'm not even kidding.
Really though? That's normal.
It was so loud though, Will. It was so loud. I must have just been right out here, but this rumble lasted 15 seconds. And it like echoed. You could hear the echo. It was like just expanding out across the land. It was the craziest thing I've ever heard. But
do you think there's a way to hear those? You think they're recording that? Like, you think you could go back and lightning strike? There's people record every earthquake is recorded, every single one, and that's a seismic event. Like, if it was that big, I might be able to track it down.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed because we were actually out. Maybe it was extra loud because we were actually standing outside in the balcony too, but it was I was filming because it was a beautiful sunset. This is the thing. It wasn't raining. It wasn't torrential downpour. It wasn't anything like that. We were oh my God, look at the sun. And we were filming on the thing. And all of a sudden I have it and you can see the light on the building. You can see it flashes blue light. And me and Maddie go, whoa. And I turned off my camera to then start a new video for some reason. I don't know why I did that. So then I missed the whole loud crack and then most of the rumble because we were just freaked out the whole time.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know how to. Did you get abducted? Did you get abducted in that 2 second? You started doing some things that weren't you turned off the video. It's missing time. There's a flash.
I don't remember.
You don't remember
actually. Can we end off with one thing regarding aliens? Actually, I left it out, but since it came up,
okay.
That's last thing. BNT.
They're gonna release. They're gonna release. Kevin Barry's throwing a shout out to Glory Memes, guys. Glory Memes is getting ready to get a big switcheroo, big change. Shrey, your name is not Shrey, just like Kevin Barry's name is not Kevin Barry. Just throwing that out there. I know the U.S. government is releasing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kevin Barry's graduated from high school too, so.
Congrats. Congrats to Kevin Barry of this fake diploma from his fake school with his fake name. He went to Trump High School. All right. You think Trump? How's my guy Trump? I hope he's hanging in there.
I don't know.
Canceled. We canceled him.
He's gone.
Society canceled. I last thing I read is that his daughter and his son-in-law were canceling him also. They were distancing themselves. That was the title of the article. I didn't read it, but it's just like, is everyone going to cancel this guy? Like, are we never going to refer to him as the president formerly known as Trump?
Yeah. Do we think that we'll have like a public funeral for him when he dies? Like,
Ooh.
or is it gonna be like when he dies, like everyone's just like, let's just slip that out?
No, it's going to be a really divisive thing. It's going to be a real. People are going to be calling for respect. You know, we need to respect. Yeah. So, what we got though?
I can't believe this is happening. Hashtag alien. Hashtag UFO. Hashtag government cover up. Hashtag conspiracy. Hashtag aliens. This is on TikTok, and they're exposing an alien on the beach. Did you see that?
What?
Wow. Yeah.
I have been seeing government vehicles. That's a white van. I'm gonna need more proof. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's a guy. He's a guy out investigating the property.
The only true.
Can you imagine that? Like, they actually did find an alien, and they just let it like lay there. There's like hotels around.
Is this guy never? Yeah, dude. You do know. Number one, the local authorities are not handling any of this, obviously. Okay, because if the U.S. government, it took us 50, 60 years, and they just admitted that UFOs were real. Do you think that your local cop, the same guy we saw 2 weeks ago, that couldn't chase a guy down the highway, do you think he is the one? He's not. Okay, he's not. All right.
This has a bunch of views, man. I don't know what you're saying. This is, hey, he clipped this together. It's got views. You can see the alien yourself. You don't want to believe, Will.
I do want to believe. That's the thing. I do want to believe. I do want to believe. I'm all for it. But if you just see a white van and go government vehicle, okay, well, I'm sorry, but if you know it's not that. Yeah, but I think it's cool how mainstream a lot of it's coming. Become for people to ask those questions. I do want that.
6.8 million likes. 62,000 comments. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah,
maybe we need to start going back into just talking about aliens a lot in our stuff. Like, how is our ancient alien skit not popped off for 6 million views, but this bullshit pops off? I'm telling you, we need to put that stuff onto TikTok and just leave it and just see what happens. Maybe that's where we need the glory memes. Maybe screw Instagram. So they keep taking down our pages and stuff. Screw Instagram.
Let's go TikTok. Maybe we just do meme stuff on TikTok. Yeah, Kevin Barry, you're hearing it first, so we'll talk about that later on. Yeah, I think maybe we just do that.
Biscuits and tea TikTok, and then we just like filter in memes on there, and then we just have like biscuits and tea memes. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Think about it, old Kevin. Kevin O'Leary.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. Guys, sign up for Patreon. Shrey, that's not possible. I don't know. You don't have any proof because that's not real. Kevin Barry's also not real. But get some merch. Sign up for Patreon. I guess we'll see you later. I don't know. $34.99. No.
Signing off. $34.99. Thank you.